and look out to the east, there is that comet that is visible to the naked eye, so you may be able to see that. But again, find a high spot, and again, look east. A pair of binoculars will certainly help things out. All right, so as we go on into the morning, notice how we keep some sunshine around here until the noon hour, so we may be able to get lots of things done in the morning. Once we get into the afternoon, we start to get a little bit of energy that's down in here, and at least this southwest half of the viewing area is a little more unstable, not much, but a little more unstable in these counties out here to the east. So we may see some development once we heat up the atmosphere, but as you can see, we are talking about just very spotty showers being able to kind of break through that stable atmosphere. Now, if we can get things to form, they could become severe because we'll have enough energy going on out here that we could see some hail and some high winds. But as you can see, it's not any kind of a big, intense line of thunderstorms. It's just going to be some scattered activity that works its way across the area. So as far as rainfall, my guess is, again, I haven't seen this, my guess is it's way down as far as rainfall amounts, and yep. So where we do get some of those thunderstorms, we're still going to have pockets of very heavy rain. But right now it doesn't look, at least on tonight, sounding like we're going to get as much as we thought earlier. And that's actually quite sad because it is very dry across the Ozarks. It has been for 45 days. We had done well to get the hay crop in, but now we need to keep things nice and green. And it looks like going into this heat wave, we may not have a lot of moisture, so that would not be a good thing. All right, temperatures in the morning, upper 60s to low 70s. That really hasn't changed much. But notice how our temperatures, because of the lack of rain, already just warm very quickly, getting into the upper 80s. We'll probably top out somewhere in the low 90s. If we can get that rain to form, it will bring the temperatures back down, but otherwise it looks like a pretty typical July day. So as far as the weekend goes, I have a 60% chance of rain. I haven't had a chance to change this. I would probably drop that to about a 40% chance of rain. High temperatures in the upper 80s and low 90s. It still looks like Sunday's going to be a nice day. We'll have high temperatures in the upper 80s and about a 10% chance of rain, so pretty good news there. Now, next week, it still looks very hot. Models, I haven't seen any new data because this is too far out in time to do that, but when we saw it earlier today, it really looked like we were going to get very hot as we go into next week. So temperatures will start off in mid to upper 90s on Tuesday. Wednesday, we're going to be back in that same time frame. By Thursday, we may see temperatures that are approaching 100 degrees. And again, this is the air temperature. We're not used to that. Once you factor in the humidity, we're talking about a feels-like temperature that's going to push 105. Now, models have been real consistent for about 13 days or 12 days or something forecasting this. So, and that's, I think that's probably pretty reasonable to expect. So you're going to start seeing a lot of things like this. So heat safety rules, need to kind of check those out, kind of keep in the back of your mind and make sure you practice those next week. As far as temperatures out there right now, it is pretty nice in some parts of the viewing area, being in the low 70s, but here in Springfield, we are still at 80 degrees. So our forecast set for tonight, fair skies across the area, temperatures dropping down to around 70. We have that chance of rain tomorrow, going upper 80s and low 90s across the area. Some places may get a little bit warmer than that, and a chance of rain maybe not quite as great as I initially thought. In our first look, 7-day forecast, Sunday a pretty good day. Monday we're back into the 90s, then we get into the mid upper 90s as we go late next week. And you'll notice pretty much a lack of rain on there too, guys. And again, it is sad. I was really had high hopes for this rain tomorrow.
Well, how about a new twist on an old favorite? What high